Good morning. Today we will discuss about the radiology of brain metastasis or brain secondaries. If you see, the brain metastases are estimated to be approximately 25 to 50% of intracranial tumors, and most common tumors that metastate to the brain are 80% from the lung, renal cell carcinoma, breast, melanoma, and GI tract, mainly colon cancers, colorectal malignancies. So if you see the CT pictures, mostly hypodense in nature, isotohypodense, surrounded by hypodense edema. But if you give contrast, there is a enhancement in the lesions. Most of the times, if you see the plain scan, it may be hyperdense. It may be due to hyperhemorrhagic metastasis from renal cell carcinoma, choriocarcinoma, thyroid malignancies. But if in melanin, because of highest melanin, even melanoma can present as a hyperdense lesion in the plain CT scan of brain secondaries. Mostly, if you see, around 50% of the presentations mostly have a multiple meds over the parenchyma, brain parenchyma. And mostly you can see in the gray-white junction. Mostly these are the predilection site for the metastasis, gray-white junction. If you see the importance of MRI, T1 no contrast is mostly hypo to isodense. In FLAIR, it is if you can see, there is a edema is it is called disproportionate edema. The edema is more than the lesion. So you can see here, lesion is small and edema is more. This is called disproportionate edema. Apart from that, you can see here in contrast scan, it is mostly ring enhancing lesions with hypointensive edema surrounding it. So this is the it is mostly ring enhancing disproportionate edema, mostly goes in the favor of metastasis. This is the ring enhancement lesion. Also, you maybe get in the intense punctate nodular ring enhancing lesion, but most common variant we have seen is the ring enhancing lesion in the metastasis. You can sum because of ring enhancing and all small lesions. You can see in the bullseye lesion sign type of lesions in the parenchyma. If you compare with GBM glioblastoma with metastasis, glioblastoma has a single lesion, metastasis mostly multiple lesions, and there is also enhancement pattern mostly resembles of the metastasis. The only thing is the metastasis having disproportionate edema compared to the GBM, and GBM has a hyperperfusion. Because of hyperneoangiogenesis, it is a hyperperfused. In GBM, you will see the hyperperfusion. If you come to the MRS picture, if you see the MRS picture, in MRS picture, if you see the MRS picture, mostly you will see the lactate peak, sometimes choline peak, and decrease in NN activity. You can see compare with the contrary to normal brain. So it is a right frontal lesion where the lesion is the choline peak, lactate peak, decrease in activity, and absence of creatinine. So absence of creatinine is a significant going towards the metastasis. So in a metastasis, you can see choline, no creatinine, lipid lactate. In glioblastoma, choline creatinine there, lipid may be there if there is a necrosis, and it is a choline lactate mixture. In MRS conclusion, if you see, anaplastic astro will not have a lactate peak because there is no necrosis. Glioblastoma has a mixed characteristics, choline and lactate peak. Intratumoral creat suggests glioma. Absence of creat indicates METS. No lipid signal excludes METS. So these are the characteristics of the MRS pictures of the glioma versus metastasis. Another variant is called MIM or miliary metastasis. You can see this is the miliary metastasis, ubiquitous everywhere of the part of the brain, both supratemporal and infratemporal, absence of edema. So these are the there is a MIM definition is there. at least 20 metastatic lesions per image or slice on 2 or non-contiguous image slices of MRI, or at least 10 lesions per image slice on 2 or more non-contiguous image slices by CT. And MM lesions should be in both present bilaterally, supratentorial and infratentorial compartment. So, but this meme metastasis, like miliary metastasis, happens in a particular group of tumors. If you see, mostly comes from the lungs and breast. Mostly comes from the lungs and breast. And in breast, we have seen those are the HER2 positive and TNBC. Triple negative breast cancers have a common prediction of miliary metastasis. Same time, it is a Japanese study. It showed that those having exon 19 deletion with FGFR metastasis, exon 19 deletion have a miliary chance, high chance of miliary mets, but it is not seen in the exon 21 mutation. Another thing is that leptomeningeal metastasis, you can see here sugar coating pattern and leptomeningeal enhancements. So this is called sugar coating in the meninges, and these are the mostly leptomeningeal mets are like diffuse sugar coating type of leptomeningeal metastasis. Sometimes we need to exclude the radiation planning in mostly in the stereotaxy. We have to exclude other lesions. So when you are sending for the MRI brain, you just ask double dose or triple dose a contrast MRI. You can and delayed contrast MRI. If you see, it is a you can see you can identify the number of lesions and as well as the enhancement pattern. If you see the single dose, how is the enhancement? If you triple dose, number of lesions increased here, and if you take the delayed scan, it is more, the lesion is more pronounced. So when you are in next time when you are sending for the MRI scan for the for metastatic evaluation, please do a double dose or triple dose contrast scan and take a delayed scan also. It is seen that most of the posterior fossa tumors, posterior fossa metastatic lesions comes from the pelvis and the GI tract. If you see the lesion characteristics, number is single to multiple, smaller, big, edema, disproportionate, mass effect, yes, enhancement ring or patchy, mostly ring, wall enhancement is there, necrosis, yes, cyst and solid pattern, calcification, calcification is the rare. Sorry, it is, I have written yes, it is not yes, it is rare. Hemorrhage is particularly depends upon the primary. And if you see the imaging characteristic, T1 is a typical ISO to hypointense. If hemorrhagic, it is a high signal. And T1 contrast is a uniform punctured, but it is usually intense. Delayed sequence may be more, and delayed and double dose contrast may enhance more, and number of also increase. T2 also typically hyper intense. Hemorrhage may alter this. Flare is edema. Mostly in edema will be hyper. In MRS, intratumoral absence of creatinine, lactate peak. These are two things indicative of metastasis. And in diffusion weighted image, edema is out of proportion with tumor size, appears dark on diffusion. ADC demonstrates facilitated diffusion in the edema. Thank you very much.